Hello everyone, welcome to Her Courage to Plan. My name is Megan. Today's video, we've got to go ahead and close out our monthly budget for the month of October. Now, if you missed the video where I set this up, I will leave it linked up above and you can go back and check it out if you so desire. Now, if you're liking this actual layout, these are actual stickers that I've laid down. This is part of my new full page stickers that I do sell in my Etsy shop. Recently, I started selling physical stickers, and I'll leave that video linked up above if you just want to check out and see some of the items that I introduced in that video. But I do have these full page stickers if you are interested. And of course, if you're not into stickers, I do have my new 12-month paycheck to paycheck budget journal. I still have that listed up in my Etsy shop. It is a wonderful journal, guys. It is a full 12 months. Included in that journal, I also give you a bonus. I do give you bill due and I give you payday stickers, and they are all printables. And I also have a neutral planner set that is a printable as well if you're not wanting the full 12-month journal. So head on over and check those out if you are interested. Now for our monthly budget closeout, I'm going to use this purple pen from Parku Pens. All right, so for Hub's income for the month of October, total actual was $27.52 that was direct deposited into this joint household account. Now, if this is your first time watching one of our videos, the way my husband and I, we actually budget is now we have a household account where we have a portion of our paychecks direct deposited into this joint household account. We still have our personal accounts that, you know, we just have for our personal expenditures, but our portion of our income is automatically direct deposited into this household account and we pay bills from it. Now, in the past, prior to July 2019, we were still, you know, paying bills separately. Now, my husband, he took care of the majority of the bills while I focused on groceries and paying debt. But as of July 2019, we decided to, you know, try this method. And guys, it has worked well for us thus far. So this is what we are, you know, budgeting from, and that is our household account. So for me, deposited into this account, the $1,400 was the actual amount. Now, when we get here to the rollover, we had a rollover from last month, but also I need to put on here our son's cell phone. So he actually paid his phone. And of course, that income is an actual amount of 80 plus 35. We're at 115 for that. So for the month of October, we were working with the 115 plus 1,400 plus 27.52 because Hubs did get a bonus. So for the full month, we were working with 42.67 out of this account. So when we get to the tithe and offering, we do tithe off of our gross income. So it actually came in at $883. And then for our mortgage, of course, that came in at the 502. Netflix the same. Our internet came in at the same. Pest control, YouTube, our electricity. And our electricity is getting ready to rewrite in January. I suspect that it is going to go up. And then our car insurance, that came in at $251.09. And then, of course, the Hulu came in at $11.99. Our prepaid cell phone bills, $86.50. And then our HELOC. So for guys, our HELOC, we did use the $125. And guys, this is the last month you're going to see this on our budget. We have paid off our HELOC and we are just excited, guys. Oh my God. Now, if you missed that video where I did our Snowball debt payoff tracker update, I'll leave that linked up above and you can go back and check it out. It has just been an exciting and emotional time, guys. We are just ecstatic to see those 0.00 on our receipt. We do not owe any more money to the bank on our HELOC. So that is just a blessing, guys. Our life insurance, it did come in at the $62.64. Our lawn service at $100. And then for our groceries, now guys, the total amount that we came in for the month is $948.03. Because guys, you know, in paycheck budget number 2, now if you missed our check-in for paycheck budget number 2, I'll leave that linked up above. We were reckless. It didn't look good, but it did encompass some of the items that I'm needing for Thanksgiving dinner. So I usually start, you know, early, getting, you know, certain items that I do need instead of waiting to the last minute. But this does encompass that. But guys, it is just crazy. We are like right there at that $950. So I'm glad we're still under though. I really am. Our house supplies. Now we did come in on our house supplies at $70.82. And we do use the every dollar budget to, you know, track our expenditures. And then so for gas, now I talked about in our last video, I think it was our mid-month check-in, or it could have been our paycheck number 1 check-in, where we were on vacation and I wasn't really sure if we was going to actually need to spend any money on the gas, but we end up having to get gas when we went back to work. So we spent $61 total for gas. And then in our buffer, I did spend $10.82 from the buffer. And that was from Publix had their Ricola cough drops, buy one, get one free. And also ibuprofen and some other items like that. So I decided to go ahead and get it because you can never have, you know, too many cough drops on hand. And we're getting into the colder months. So I wanted to make sure that we had them. And we like Ricola, and they actually had the sugar-free, so that was part of the deal. So that was just an awesome deal, I thought. And because it was not planned on our actual monthly budget, we just took it out of our actual buffer. And then over here, when we get to the savings, our household emergency, of course, that $50 that was taken out. Our extra emergency fund, now we did not plan anything for that. And I'm going to hold off on that because I'm not really sure if we're going to put any more than the $50. Our son's tuition, we did go ahead and take care of that. And then also for vacation now, you all know that we use the vacation money to take care of our HELOC because we didn't go anywhere for vacation. And like I said, go and check that video out if you missed that because I did go a little deeper explaining that. But I also said that we had a plan. We have to replenish this vacation fund because we do know we're planning on going on vacation again. But Hubs, he's adamant about we need to make sure we fund this as quickly as possible. So depending on how much we have left out, I'll see what we can put in there for this particular account. Because if anything, the vacation will get it versus the extra emergency fund, since the emergency fund at least still gets money each month. So for our pets, we did do the $50. And I'm going to hold off totaling that until we see what we are working with. All right, and then our HELOC here, guys, we only spent $7.40. So the reason why these numbers are totally different, for the whole month, we planned $125 for our HELOC. So for paycheck budget number 1, I was able to set aside this amount of money. And then for paycheck number 2, I was planning to set aside the remainder. And then, of course, I pay that extra at the end, right around when I was paying the actual regular payment. Well, since we paid it off and we used our whole $125, well, that $84.22 that was set aside, it was already there. So, of course, I went ahead and took $7.40 from it. So that's the reason why the actual is much lower than what we did as far as our mid-month check-in, which mirrors our paycheck budget number 1 check-in. So for our actual income, so we're going to go ahead and plug in our actuals down here in our monthly overview. So our actual is $42.67 for our income. And then for our giving, it came in at $8.83. And then for our expenses, we are going to have to go ahead and total that. So let me go ahead and get our totals for our expenditures, and I'll see you back in a bit. right, guys, so we have come in at a total of $26.67.43 for the month. And I can go ahead and plug that down here, $26.67.43. And then I'm going to hold off on our savings because I want to actually put in the vacation amount depending on how much we have left over. No cash envelopes. And then down here, the actual for our extra debt, we only needed an additional $7.40. So let's see what we're looking at thus far. $42.67 minus $8.83 minus $26.67.43 minus the extra debt, which is $7.40. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and subtract thus far the savings that we have already taken care of. So let me get me a sticky note. So right now we have $709.17 remaining, and of course that's without the savings. So our savings total thus far is $50, $150, and $50. So $250 I'm going to take off of that. So that leaves us with $709.17 minus $250. Okay, so that leaves us with $459.17, guys, for our remaining. And that's without us doing anything extra with the vacation. So I've got to go ahead and put some money in this vacation because Hubs is adamant about that because we've got to replenish it. And we're hoping to replenish it by January, but we may be able to do it before then. Let's see. I'm thinking that we can do an even amount because we talked about it, but we didn't know this much was going to be remaining for October. So let's see, we'll do $350, and that will be for the vacation. So subtract $350 from that. Okay, guys, that leaves us with $109.17. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this in the account as just part of our overall buffer, because we do have at least 1 month of expenditures in our account that we have just sitting there. And we'll just add to that because right now the extra emergency fund, I'm not going to put any extra in that. That's what I was doing in the past, but I'm not going to do that this month since we already have $50 going. So extra, I'm not going to do anything for that. And then our vacation, we didn't plan anything and we didn't have anything mid-month, but today we're doing $350 as our actual. So let's go back and total this. So 50 plus 150 plus 350 plus 50. Okay, so our total actual $600 towards our savings. And I can go ahead and plug down here $600. Thank God for Hub's bonus coming in. All right, so let's plug this down here. $42.67 minus $8.83 minus $26.67.43 minus $600, and then minus $7.40. All right, that's correct. It leaves us with $109.17 in our account. So that'll just stay as our overall buffer. All right, guys, so for the month of October, we panned out really well. Again, I'm so thankful for that extra income Hubs received. And we end up overall, guys, looking at this, we end up overall under in our expenditures. All right, guys, so stay tuned for our November monthly budget. All right, you already know the deal. I'm going to see you later. Bye.